moving on to the White Witch. Now I know there's some I guess some photos of it, the prototype photos.
Yep.
Was there only one that got that far into production that was actually a ship and not just the mold?
Well, there are two from the photos that we know from Kenner. We've seen at least two different versions of the White Witch, and one they could actually be the same one at different stages. So there's one that's just gray primer, so a gray primer version of the White Witch, and there's a fully painted one. So it seems like they made at least two, but it's possible those are both the same one.
Right, and I know that I've seen box art, but there was no official. There was no box made. It was just the
no box made, no, just mock-ups of it, and there's no. As far as I know, there's never been a printed box made of it. I think they started to lay out what a box would look like, but I don't think they ever made any box flats. There's never been a box flat or proof sheet of the box that's turned up. There have been some prints of a box that like a mock-ups that are sort of early stage, and then the one that I picked up matches the one in the Kenner photos, so it's actually the same one in the Kenner photography, the fully painted one. So they may have made more, I don't know. I suspect they probably did, but then again, it's taken so many years that no one even knew these things existed, like that there was one out there till recently. So but the one I have matches the one in the photography.
Okay, so we're pretty sure that's the one. You're, I guess, 99% sure, 100% sure.
100% sure. Yeah, 100% sure. You can look at little defects in the paint and brush strokes. There's all sorts of details that just exactly match the one in the photography.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly the same. As I had mentioned in the entry, also independently, like right after I got the White Witch, which was several months ago, but I didn't announce it till recently, I was able to also track down independently there are three figures in the photo shoot, R2-D2, Jord Dusat, and Thal Jobin, and I was able to track down the Thal and the Jord Dusat. It was sort of a huge coincidence, but anyway, I was able to find that, and it was two different friends of mine had them, and they're the ones that were used in the photo shoot, and those were both prototype forms of those figures too. They're not regular action figures, actually finished prototypes. So I got sort of the ones in the photography all together. The R2, I have no idea where that is, but I got the other figures.
Okay, well, good. I was going to ask you about the R2, Ben. I saw it wasn't in the photo, but you took care of that. Now, do you know how it got from, or tell us a little bit of how it got from Kenner to your hand?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of details on it, but I got it from a toy dealer who got it from a Kenner source. So I got it through Tom Derby, who specializes in this kind of collectible. A lot of those Star Wars prototypes, or some people now call them pre-production items. So Tom has been dealing with that kind of stuff, high-end Star Wars toy items for years. And he had contacted me and said, hey, this thing surfaced, and I know it's going to be big news and exciting. I knew he had shown it to a few other people, but I think one of the reasons I think we were able to work something out is he felt it fit in my collection very well, because one of the strengths in my collection, one of the focus areas is like unproduced toys, and I have a pretty good collection of all the different kind of unproduced toys Kenner considered, and so it fit a really nice focus area of mine. And also Tom was interested in some of the items I had for trade, so I was able to trade some items, which I seldom do. I mean, I sort of notoriously never trade things, so because a lot of collectors want stuff I have, but I don't really want to let go of anything. But for the right thing, I will let go of things. So I was able to it was win-win. So I was able to work out something with Tom, trade some things, and get the White Witch. He didn't have a lot of details, nor did he know a lot of details about the source he got it from. He was just happy to be able to get it. It was just somebody who had saved it all these years, and just happened to have this.
Yeah, that's surprising after this long that it's still showing up. That someone found it.
There's still stuff being discovered.
Do you know how long he had it?
I mean, I think the original source in this has had it since back in the day, since the 80s.
Oh, really? I'm surprised no one heard about it.
I don't think it's been at all in collector circles. So
Yeah, that's kind of hard to believe. But
Yeah.
okay, I had a guy ask me about how do you know that it's the one in the photo, but you kind of went over that. But
Yeah, there's a technique. It's used a lot in prop collecting called screen matching, where I've done this with prototypes too. Like I have the preschool what they call Star Tot land speeder and X-wing and the painted figures. So another unproduced toy, and there's counter photography that existed for years of that. But there were only one set of painted prototypes. Once I acquired the painted prototypes, could have exactly matched them to the photography. I mean, it was what you do is you look for really weird artifacts and details that nobody could like purposely put into it.
right.
And you find a whole bunch of them, and you just like, okay, this is exactly the same. And that's what I did with the White Witch. You can absolutely match it to the photography. It's the same one.